Pre-video disclaimer. I'm an idiot. I'm just doing this. I'm recording this. This is for entertainment only. I'm not giving any advice. This is just me doing what I do and documenting. So with that being said, enjoy the video. What we have here is a 1967 F-250. It's a Highboy. 4-speed. It's got a 352. Bought it out of North Carolina. Hypothetically didn't run for the past 30 years. The guy we bought it off of claimed that they put a set of points and condenser in the truck, tried to get it running. It was at one point, allegedly, a brush truck for the Villas, North Carolina Fire Department. It got bought out and turned into a farm truck. So I was scrolling through the marketplace, came across it, bought it, drug it home, and here it is. This particular truck, well, the body anyway, it's in pretty rough shape. Frame's pretty solid. It's rusty, rough as corn cob. F-26 factory 4-wheel drive Highboy. Like I said, it's rough now, but it's got the bones, got the VIN, got everything we need. We've got another 67 cab for it. Got a dang good grill in it. The old owner stated that it didn't run, hasn't run in about 30 years. We had to winch it on the trailer. Should have seen the mess we got in getting the thing. But we're gonna fiddle around with it today and see if we can't get the thing running. One thing that led me to really want this old truck, Dad the same. Check out that radio delete plate. I don't know, I think those old radio delete plates are awesome. Heck, I think these old Highboy trucks are awesome. Big into the bump stuff. Now this was one of the funny parts of the truck. Check this out. Easy now. So, I'll take you in for a closer look. Now this is how we picked it up. When I popped the hood at the fella's place, I like to laugh my hind end off. Now, as I stated, they said they attempted to get it running. You got Marvel Mystery Oil, you got and some random plugs, I guess, that come out of it. I don't really know. Looks like a fire hazard. He did tell me it's not getting fuel. I don't know why they were trying to suck it from the tank, but instead of rigging that pump up, I've got an electric fuel pump. I'm gonna just go ahead and tie in. We checked the oil that day. It's got oil, smells like fuel, probably for good reason. I would imagine that's probably where the oil's going. Probably got a diaphragm busted in the fuel pump. Oh, also no breather, but the throttle kinda works. It's sticky, but let me go get a battery, hook this fuel pump up. Let's see what we've got. Well, to cheat ever so slightly, I don't have a squirter bottle. I'm gonna fill the fuel bowl. Just pop the top off the carburetor there. Then you can get in here and it's cruddy looking down in there. I guess I should have showed you guys that. Sure. Before I go through the effort of hooking up the electric fuel pump, I'm gonna fill it and see if it'll fire, see if it'll try to fire, see if it'll do anything. I'm gonna put it back together real quick though. So while you guys weren't watching, I disconnected the fuel line and the fuel line up to the fuel filter pre-carburetor. Fuel bowl's full. I'm gonna go grab a battery. We'll see if this thing will start from the key. We'll be back in a minute. Had to borrow a battery from somewhere. Sorry, Dad. Hope the battery don't fall in the fender fender. Oh, Lordy. That could be a problem as well. There's no insulation on the battery cable. That's fine. Sure. No way that's gonna work. Let's do a light check. Other notable things, it has no brakes whatsoever and the clutch is stuck. It is in neutral, but may try to fix that shortly. Anything happening? Moment of truth. I don't know what that is. All that crap come out of the exhaust, but heck yeah. Nothing like the old two-piece split rims, right? How about that? The whole thing dialed alive. I was figuring there'd be a point problem. I don't know why they couldn't get it running. They said it wouldn't hit a lick. Probably move that before it becomes part of the manifold. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys a trick maybe for getting the clutch unstuck. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. I'm gonna put it in gear, try to start it in gear with the tire strapped. It's either gonna break a strap or break the clutch loose. Get you some of that. I didn't think that'd work. I'm not 110% sure, but it went and it felt like it was gonna pull and it popped. So, well, for lack of better options, this is what we got. Amazon special fuel pump, like 12 bucks. Some wire we're gonna run over to the battery terminals. Solder seal. If you don't have any of these, go to Amazon. Freaking awesome. Put your solder seal on one side. Take your wire, like doing. Brush them out like they're having a bad hair day. Now this probably ain't right. Don't quote me, this is what I'm doing. Put them together. Twist. Okay, get you a lighter.
Gonna pull it through to where that solder inside is just over top of your two wires. Melt the heat shrink. Melt the solder. You see it melting, see it going. Boom, done. Simple. Do that again. I ain't believing that old cool fired that old truck. Okay, so we know fuel pump's gonna sit over here somewhere, just a given. So we're gonna run these across. What I'm gonna do, count the fuel pump sit about right there. Zip ties are your friends. Don't leave them loose so you can move the wire around, move the fuel pump if you have to. Yeah. That's fine, probably enough. Sorry for the weird camera angles. This thing's still in the trailer. I didn't unload it till I could drive it off. So this is hackery. That's fine. All you're gonna do, feed it through. Well, maybe. Feed it through. Wrap it around. Feed it through again. Listen. Okay, so what we wound up with, just wrapping it around the terminal, put the terminal on, wrap it around the terminal. So that'd be good enough to fire it right now. Okay, so here's what we ended up with. Fuel cell, fuel pump, into the filter, into the carb. See if it picks up fuel. Yep, there it goes. How about that? Killer me shocked. Like I said, look at that cool, man. Ain't no way I'd have thought that'd worked. So we're gonna give it throttle sticky. Uh-oh. Let's try that one more time. Bummer. Apparently no choke. That's farther than what I thought I'd get today. 2 pumps. I want it to idle. Hopefully it don't backfire. So the truck reads 82,000 miles, and I don't know if you guys caught that a minute ago. Check out this light. '67 only dash switches. I don't know if the video is picking that up. It's smoking just a little bit. Pretty slick. Blew out a bunch of crap out of the mufflers, which that's to be expected. But for 20 minutes worth of work, I'll take it. I'll take it. That's awesome. And it's idling. Full bath breather of some sort. Right here, that is the part number for the little fuel pump I'm using. Amazon special. They come with a connector on them. You just cut the connector off. Good to go. That's concerning. Heck, check back in. There's the smoke I was talking about. Check back in. I'm gonna get this thing stopping and I'm gonna drive it. Heck yeah. Man, you guys don't understand how happy that makes me. Heck yeah. Well, record the wins and record the fails. I think it's still a win overall. Put a gallon of coolant and a gallon of water. Started leaking around the filler neck. The hose is bad. Split right there, right above the clamp. So I'll get a master cylinder and a radiator hose, and that's where I'm gonna drive this thing next video. But it runs. I hope it moves. I haven't tried the clutch. We got it broke loose though. But there you go. Sat for, he claimed 30 years. I don't know. They couldn't get it running, but I bet they put fuel in the tank and couldn't get it to suck to the carb. Would be my guess. So I'm gonna change the oil, do a couple things. We're gonna run it. I wanna drive it. But if you like what you saw, consider liking, subscribing, comment. I mean, come back, keep up with us. See what we get into next. Heck, there ain't no telling what we may be working on. Genuinely, don't know what we may pull out next. Tell me what you thought about the video. But really, thank you for watching. Come back, see us. Bump Stop Garage.